Welcome in our guest, Jared Holz, on set, Mizuho healthcare strategist. Jared, first, your reaction to Novo, Eli, and anything else you want. And also, it's kind of a little bit in left field, but do we know, a lot of people I talked to on these drugs complain about muscle loss, not fat loss, and then they regain the weight. What do we know about these medications as of now?
Well, great to be here. I think, first of all, both trials seem to be pretty good. Like when you look at them for what they are, to have a daily weight loss pill that's going to produce anywhere between 12, 15, 16% body weight reduction is great. So we have a solution that's going to be
a lot of hope for a lot of people who've been struggling. Yep.
Massive hope, and to me, it's a consumer product. It's going to be very difficult to see this not doing extremely well. Tough to really parse out Novo versus Lilly. We just got the Novo data. It looks great on the surface, but we'll see kind of what the reactions are. And in terms of the muscle loss, I think it's only going to be pertinent for older populations, not as much younger. I think that's really where the concern is.
Do we know how long before we are going to actually see these pills on the market?
Next year. I think this is going to be a 2026 launch for both Lilly and Novo. So by the time we're sitting here next year, we're going to be in the third full year where the injections are available and the first year where the pills are available.
Obesity impacts tens of millions of Americans. Why aren't these stocks reacting even more to this opportunity?
I think they're going to. I think there's going to be a delayed reaction to this Novo especially.
Well, the market doesn't normally wait. So what's it waiting for?
I think the big concern is going to be, there are two things the market is questioning. One, pricing. Pricing is going to be less than the injectable. So is it a race to the bottom type situation competitively? And so many other companies in this arena trying to vie for positioning. We don't really know what's going to happen with Amgen, with Roche, and a whole other slew of biotech companies here.
Well, if that's the case, if you're speaking about the competition as competition, because there has been no competition, then my guess is Lilly, which is not a great stock, and I mean a great chart. It's a great company, but it's been dead money now for a year and a half. It sounds to me like the competitive landscape is about to get a lot worse, and that would be a reason to not buy these stocks.
Well, I'm very certain that even over the next 2 or 3 years, this is a two-player market. That all the concerns around the competitive entrance and what's happening in large-cap pharma and biotech are existential longer-term risks because you've got every single player trying to get into the market. This is the biggest therapeutic category by far. So I think over the near term, I feel fine about it. Long term, we'll see how this stuff shakes out.
Jared, when you look at the two, you said before it's hard to parse out who's going to be better in the long run. Well, why is that? When I look at Lilly stock, everyone sort of funnels into that name. And on either chart, I don't find anything really exciting to buy on either chart. But when you look out on it, why is it so hard for the analyst community to decide on who's going to be the winner?
Well, because the data, like today, is kind of metaphorical, right? We had Lilly data in the morning. After the close, you've got Novo. They're going to continue to innovate around each other. So it's this game of leapfrog in perpetuity, very difficult to kind of ascertain who the winner is on any particular day. So for now, I think Lilly on the injectable side is better. But now with this Wegovy data for Novo on the oral side hitting after the close, it seems like that race might be narrowing a little bit.
I would imagine, Jared, please correct me if I'm wrong, the winner is not going to be decided respectfully by Wall Street. It's going to be decided by doctors, which one do they prescribe, and by insurance companies. Because if the insurance company says, this one's covered, that one's not, this one's going to win.
Exactly. I agree.
Do we have any visibility or clarity into those things?
Well, we don't really know what's going to happen with the orals. My guess is that the pricing for these pills is going to be half of what the injectables are, maybe even a little bit less. And we've seen what Novo and CVS have already done in terms of getting that relationship together, driving down the cost to increase volume. That'll continue to happen.